Hey everyone, it's Ken, and welcome to this week's episode of The Grind. And in this week's episode, we're going to be talking about the power of one. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this power of one? What is this magical power? Tell me. It's not a power, but what it is just a way of thinking, okay? A way of conducting your business. And the power of one is basically just focusing on one thing. Just focusing on one single thing, one strategy, and sticking to it and doing it over and over again. We call that rinse and repeat, okay? I think that when you can start focusing on one thing and one thing only and just ignore everything else and just focus on that one thing and continually do that one thing and improve on it every single day, 1% now, even a 0.5% every day, you're going to see at the end of, 6 months, 12 months, you're going to see that improvement, and you're going to see that you really have built something really special. And I think that's one thing that I never realized when I first started, because we've been conditioned in the make money online world to make money fast, right? That's what's being sold to us. So that's what we believe is going to happen. And it wasn't until I met Philip Barrowman, my coach, that I woke up and I realized that I need to focus on one thing, because I've been focusing on too many things. And when I did focus on one thing, I didn't stick to it long enough. Okay. When I didn't see the results, the fast results that I was promised by these other marketers, and you guys know who they are, right? That I would just give up. Okay. And I would move on to the next shiny object. But it wasn't until I met Philip and realized that, and he showed me, and I actually implemented what he taught me, was one thing. And that was making this valuable content using YouTube, right? Valuable content for people who are trying to start an online business. And just by doing that over a period of time, I found success, and I'm just beginning. That's the beauty of the power of one, is just that you just never know. You just keep doing it, and it just keeps getting better and better, right? So I want to link to a video by a YouTuber. His name is Casey Neistat, and I think some of you might know who he is. And he really explains it very, very well. He talks about just having focus, right? Focusing on one thing. So the power of one. And he draws it out. He diagrams it out. And he explains it very, very well. And I think once you watch it, you'll understand. And if you can, I want you to apply it to yourself. Apply it to what you're doing right now. And try to understand if this is what you're doing. If you're not providing that focus towards your business in order to build, that business that you've always dreamed of. Okay. So I'm going to link that video down below, and you can check that out. So let me know, for those of you who are implementing the power of one, how long have you been doing it? Has it been working? What are your plans? Are you going to stick with it? Or are you going to, have you reached that goal of 6 to 12 months and you decided that it's not working, so you're going to try something new? Let me know. Drop your comment down below. I'd be interested to hear that. In next week's episode of The Grind, we're going to be talking about the difference between discipline or self-discipline versus self-motivation. And this next week's conversation came about, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, because a friend of mine, his name is Gary Baker, and I'm going to link his channel down here in the description too, so you guys can check him out. But Gary brought an important point out, okay? And I'm going to share that with you guys, because it made me think. It made me really think about the differences between the two, okay? And especially since the new year is about to end, or this year is about to end, and we're going to start a new year. I think a lot of people, this will make a sense to a lot of you guys out there who are probably going to start making these resolutions. So anyway, thanks so much for watching this episode of The Grind. I hope you found it useful. Stay tuned for next week's episode, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.